I take Stubby, I take Pache. Oh, what's the name?
Yeah, give me a name.
Stay loose and sexy, baby.
There you go. Stay loose and sexy.
This team is so loose. This team is so sexy, and they pull off another freaking win. What's up, everybody? Eric, also known as Shard, here with the 302 Birds post-game show. And what a freaking walk-off win, dude. I mean, they absolutely looked like they were about to get torn up by Gore tonight. They could not hit off of this dude. This dude, every time he comes in with the Nationals to CBP, or even when we play there, absolutely carves us up. And I was surprised that we won the game because I thought it was going to be a no-hitter for a second. But Phillies win tonight 4-3 in 10 innings. Soto came in to close the game, absolutely tore them up. Again, I thought he was going to blow as well just because I'm not a big Soto fan. But, you know, we got it done. We got the dub, and we got lots to talk about tonight. So, I mean, it's just me tonight. Unfortunately, everybody else is busy. So you can always count on me to bring you a post-game show. But getting started with our first topic of tonight, Sanchez. Christopher Sanchez. Absolutely, in my opinion, dominant tonight. I mean, he did let up 8 hits, so, like, kind of on the fence there. But, I mean, he goes 7 innings pitched, 8 hits, 2 earned runs, no home runs, no walks, 8 strikeouts for an ERA of 3.31. I mean, dude was an absolute tear tonight. I can't ask for a better outing. I think if the bats would have woken up sooner, then he would have, you know, had that run support behind him. But, I mean, he only let up 2 runs. It was really just coming down to, Mackenzie Gore just absolutely carving us up. Because, I mean, Mackenzie Gore goes for 6.1 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs. He let up 1 home run, I believe, to Stott, which we'll get into. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts for an ERA of 3.30. So, I mean, again, I think Mackenzie Gore was just carving us the fuck up. I don't think that we can hit off Mackenzie Gore, even though he's not that good of a pitcher. But it's just surprising that, you know, if the Nationals wanted to, they could have had a no-hitter tonight, in my opinion. But, I mean, Harper and I think it was Bohm came out in the 5th or 6th inning hitting. So they had 2 back-to-back hits to end that no-hit bid. So thanks to them. But, yeah, I mean, Christopher Sanchez, absolutely on a tear. I think he can remain in the lineup. I think, you know, I'm surprised that they didn't have a Sanchez Turnbull outing because that's what they did last time. But I know Turnbull pitched the other night, so that's probably why. And we'll get into the whole bullpen thing because that's one of our topics towards the end. I do have a special show. I have more topics than needed for tonight. So that's going to be absolutely amazing to talk about. But that's all I kind of have for Christopher Sanchez right now. His ERA right now is a 3.31 for this game. Overall ERA 3.43. So regular season stats so far, he's gone 42 innings pitched. He's let up 45 hits, 21 runs, 16 earned runs. He's only let up 1 home run in his entire outing, which is great, especially for a starting pitcher. He lets up 18 walks, 39 strikeouts. And yeah, I mean, can't ask for more. He's only let up 1 home run in his entire outing with him going 42 innings pitched. So, you know, like Sam said here, Sanchez was great tonight. I thought he was absolutely on a tear. I thought he was great. I mean, I can't ask for more. Like I said, I just wish the bats woke up sooner, but other than that, absolutely on a tear. But, you know, going into our next topic, you know, as soon as the bats came alive, Stotty was freaking on fire. He was the only one that seemed that he could hit off Mackenzie Gore. Because as soon as Stott hit that home run off of Mackenzie was out. Which who names their kid Mackenzie, especially a boy? That's like the weirdest name for you to name your kid Mackenzie, but whatever. You know, Stott lately has just seemed like he's been on fire. Every time that we need the tie game or a lead, he just comes in and either hits some kind of clutch home run or some kind of clutch single, double, whatever. I mean, he's definitely from the beginning of the year, you know, when he was out, when he had his daughter, seemed like, you know, he was just really, really cold. He couldn't really do anything. And it just seems like now that, you know, he's finally waking up, I feel like they should move him up in the lineup. I mean, move him up, move Nick down, do what you got to do. But Stott is on an absolute fire. Cody hits bombs too. Cody's on an absolute tear too. I mean, like, I was surprised when Cody came in for Sosa because the last couple of times that, excuse me, the last couple of times that they've pinched hit Cody for Sosa, he's kind of been terrible. He's been terrible. And I was surprised that he hit a home run tonight. I mean, it was a sold out crowd tonight. You could hear you could hear the bang going off tonight. They sounded like they were absolutely on fire. And I mean, can't ask for more. But yeah, Stott's just absolutely on a tear right now. It's that dad power. I mean, new dad, new daughter, absolutely on a tear. And I mean, just can't ask for more. And I think if, Stott keeps this up, he can definitely lead us to the postseason. I think that, yeah, I mean, he's going to lead us to the postseason, so I can't ask for more. But going into our next topic, the Phillies right now, not only do they have the best record in all of the MLB, but they also have the best record in 46 games through, let me pull this up, just to make sure I'm saying it right. But they have the best record through the first 46 games in the NL in the last 25 years. So the Phillies in 2024 have a record of 32-14. The Dodgers in 2022 and 2020, they also had a record of 32-14. The Cubs have a record in 2016 of 32-14, and then the Braves, fuck the Braves, in 2000 for 32-14. So, I mean, this team is on an absolute tear right now. They have the best record in all of MLB. They have the best record in the NL. So, I mean, like, what more can you want right now? And again, I bring this up almost every show. The whole record of, oh, well, they're not playing anybody. I don't care. Braves, you lost to the Padres last night. They're a sub 500 team. So, like, I don't know what more you want. They're absolutely on a tear right now. Their record right now is 33-14. I think the only team behind us is the Dodgers. No, the Yankees. The Yankees are 32-15, and then after that, it's the Dodgers. So we're 33-14. Yankees are 32-15 in the AL. And then NL-wise, it's the Dodgers. So they're 30-17. So, yeah, I mean, if the Phillies can keep it up right now, I'm not going to share my screen just so you guys can see. But if the Phillies can keep it up, I mean, there's no reason why they can't. Oops, wrong window. Oopsie. There's no reason why they can't make the postseason. So yeah, so Phillies are 33-14. Braves are 26-15, so they're right behind, but they're 4 games behind now because we won. So, absolutely love that. Dodgers 30-17, and then AL-wise, it's the Yankees. So, not really worried about any of these teams. I mean, I really want to start playing some more teams that are above 500 just to see how the Phillies hold up. I mean, we're a really scrappy team. That's why they call us the Fightins. So, I mean, if they can hold their own against the these above 500 teams, I think they'll be fine. But going into our next topic, Strahm. Matt Strahm, absolutely scoreless. He's gone 18 2/3 inning pitched. Absolutely on a tear right now. Again, I'm going to pull up his stats just so you guys can see. So tonight he goes 1 innings pitched, only lets up 1 hit, and his ERA is now underneath a 1. He has a sub 1 ERA, so he's at a 0.95 ERA, and he has the best ERA for all relievers out of the MLB. If you look at all his stats, he does not let up any more than a 2 ERA. I mean, April 24th at the Reds, he had a 1.80 ERA, and since then it's just gone down. So, like, I don't know what more you want in a reliever. We've gone into a lot of tricky situations the last couple of nights. The other night, I think it was against the Mets, we used 6 relievers. So, like, for him to come in and just pitch these dominant outings and have these dominant innings where he's just not letting up runs, it's just amazing. Because, I mean, last season, he was iffy. He had a 3.29 ERA last season. So, I mean, like, you know, for him to come into the season absolutely dominant, it's amazing. It's what we needed in a reliever, in a closer, you know. I mean, can't ask for more, but yeah, he's just absolutely on fire right now. I hope he keeps it up. You know, keep using him. If he's available in the bullpen, there's no reason why you shouldn't be using Strahm right now. So, you know, kudos to him. Sub 1 ERA. Hope to see him pitch some more and go from there. But going into our next topic, and you know, again, it's just me on the show tonight, so it's not going to be a long show. Just because it's just me talking, and I don't want you guys to listen to me talk for forever. So Harper walks off the game tonight. I mean, absolutely amazing to see him. He's been kind of iffy lately. I don't know if anybody's noticed that. He likes to swing at these low pitches that are like in the dirt. And I'm sitting there watching the game, and I'm like, dude, why are you swinging at these pitches when you could just take the walk? Harper likes to be the hero, if anybody hasn't noticed that. He likes to try to swing at things he shouldn't be swinging at. He likes to try to, you know, have those big moments. He likes to live in the spotlight. You know, when he was first brought into the MLB, he was called the prodigy child. So, like, I think he's still living in that moment. But it gets annoying. It gets annoying when you can walk and you have Bohm that's right after you that leads the MLB in RBIs. You know, but Harper just gets out. And I think it's really disappointing because he'll go cold for 5 to 6 games. He'll get a home run or some big moment like he did tonight. And then he'll go cold again. And it's just really annoying because I want to see Harper produce and I want to see him win the MVP again because I think he deserves it. But when you're only swinging for the long ball, it just gets annoying. It's stupid. But I mean, he walks it off tonight. They have another walk-off win in the bottom of the 10th. Gregory Soto came in at the top of the 10th. And like I said earlier, I thought Soto was going to blow it. I absolutely hate Soto in closing situations or, you know, save situations. I don't think he can handle the pressure, but apparently tonight pressure made diamonds, which is a good analogy because he was under the pressure. He was able to do it. He made a diamond and a win. So pressure makes diamonds. So, I mean, kudos to him. Kudos to Harper. I'm glad that, you know, we got the win in the walk-off just because it adds to that confidence that we already have. And hopefully tomorrow we get the sweep. Dole, I see you're watching. Nationals. I don't know what you're going to do with the Nationals. Just, you know, cut up their logo, put it on the floor, and sweep it up. Knock on wood. I'm hoping for a sweep tomorrow, but it seems like every time that I hope for a sweep, it doesn't work. But thoughts on Sanchez? I just talked about this at the beginning of the show, Dole. I don't know if you were in here. But Sanchez, he's pretty dominant. I mean, he did what he did tonight. He did what he needed to do. Again, if the bats showed up a little bit sooner, I think he would have gone longer. I don't think he would have let up the 2 runs that he let up, but they got the win, so can't complain. He did what he needed to do. But go ahead and close out the show. Some hot takes. If you guys have hot takes that you want to drop in the comments, you can go ahead and drop them now. I'll go ahead and read through them and pull them up. But my hot take for tonight, I think that excuse me, I think that Matt Strahm, I think he's going to go for at least 20 more games without letting up a run. 20 more games. Now, he's kind of that pitcher that you bring in every now and then. I don't think he's going to let up a run until midsummer. I can't see it looking at their schedule. I mean, he's just dominant. He only pitches for 1 inning. So, I mean, if he can get through 1 inning each time he pitches without letting up a run, like, he's going to be dominant. And I can see him winning some kind of award. I mean, like, this team is so dominant right now. And honestly, there's a lot of guys on this team when it comes to voting time that are going to win awards. And you can't tell me otherwise. Because if they don't win awards, I'm going to be looking at that poll like, what the hell's going on? So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Like Star Wars said here, we're now 19 games over 500. I don't even think we were 19 games over 500 last year. I could be wrong. Let me look at the Phillies. Phillies win-loss 2023. They were 90 and 72. Yeah, they weren't even 19 games over. That's, what is that? 10, 18? So yeah, they were 18 games over 500. So like absolutely on fire right now. I think they're going to get to anywhere between 100 and 110 wins. I don't think they're going to crest 110. If they get to over 100, I'll be happy. I was super happy that they got to 90 last year, so I'll take that. But yeah, I'm happy with what they're doing right now. They're absolutely on a tear. And like Chiefs King said here, his hot take: Matt Strahm to be a starting pitcher. I don't know if he could be a starting pitcher just with what we have right now. I'd rather Matt, if he's comfortable being a reliever, just keep him in as a reliever. I mean, his ERA speaks for itself. Leave him in as a reliever. Let him do his job. But I would like to see Matt go more than one inning, because all he's gone so far is one inning. The longest he's gone is 1.2. So I mean, I would like to see him go longer than one inning. Let him go 2, let him go 3 if he's not letting up runs. See what happens. If he lets up a run, whatever. It's not the end of the world. You pull him back and you only let him go an inning. But if you're letting him go longer, I think it builds confidence. So we'll see what happens. Rob's not always the smartest guy in the room, so it is what it is. But I'm going to go ahead and end the show now. Phillies win 4-3. Like I said, it's just me tonight, so not a longer show, just because I don't have somebody to bounce ideas off of, and I don't want you guys to hear me rant for forever. So Phillies win 4-3. Absolutely on a tear. Aaron Nola pitches tomorrow. He'll let up one home run, at least one home run, if not two. So on that note, have a good night, everybody. Phillies win 4-3. And yeah, have a good night.
Na 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 na.